In this video, I'm going to tell you why some high ticket sales jobs are way better than others. So why is it you get into some high ticket closer roles and you can start making 10K plus a month right away, but then there's others you get into and you make zero or you don't make shit? What's the difference between these two roles? So you probably are thinking about getting into this because you saw, oh, I can make all this money. But then you realize when you first try, oh, a lot of these jobs are actually shitty, and I'm gonna have to find the good jobs if I actually wanna make the money that everyone's promising me. This is the main problem with high ticket sales. So what are you supposed to do? Usually the first thing that beginners think is they're like, well, there's all these shitty jobs and some of them are good, but some of them are bad. I guess I need to pick the right product. That must be it if I wanna make the most money. But there's many different types of products that you could sell for all different types of businesses. And anything that you sell for a high ticket business is going to be expensive and priced about the same. So how much you make isn't really about the product that you're selling, but it's on which business that you're selling for. So let me explain. Any high ticket product is going to generally cost between $3,000 and $10,000. That is the most common range. There are high ticket products that cost $20K and above, but you're not really likely to get a closer job with those businesses as a beginner when you have zero experience. So if you're selling a $5,000 coaching program for an influencer, or you're selling $4,000 paid ads for a marketing agency, in both those cases, you're going to make about the same, even though these are two totally different products. So I wouldn't be overanalyzing what product you should be selling. This is generally going to be a waste of your time. But this is what people do. They come to me and they're like, oh, well, I'm into fitness. I'm really interested in fitness. I think I'd be good on a fitness offer. Well, I'm into this or I'm into that. I should sell this specific product, and this is wrong. This is not what you want to do. You don't want to sell something that you're passionate about. You want to sell what works. You want to sell what people are buying. That is literally all that matters. The goal is to make money. It's not to do what you're passionate about. So you should focus on finding a job with a business that's making a lot of money, and they have a product that's crushing it and getting the people that are buying that product results. Because that's what's going to give you the opportunity to make the most money, to make above 10K, to get above 20K. Who cares if the product is Barbie dolls? If your calendar is booked solid every day with people who want to buy Barbie dolls and are willing to pay like $6,000 for Barbie dolls, you're gonna crush it. See what I'm saying? The product doesn't matter. So it just matters that the business is getting people results with that product, and the business is growing and on top of their game and things like this. Everything when it comes to your success as a closer is going to be downstream from the business owner. I feel like I say this in every video because it's 1,000% true. And just because somebody's Instagram bio or profile has lots of followers or all this fancy edited content and they look like they know what they're doing, that doesn't mean jack shit. Many of them have no idea what they're doing and they have no clue how to run a business. The way an Instagram looks and how good someone is at business, these are completely fucking different things. So your focus just needs to be on vetting each business that you talk to and making sure that you're accepting a job with a legit business that's making a lot of money and not some disaster that's waiting to happen. The better the business is being run and the better a product that they have, the more money you are probably going to make. Whether you're selling a fitness coaching program or whether that's YouTube marketing ads, it doesn't matter. Because people are going to want to buy that product because it's legit. And more people are going to buy it and tell other people about it. And then it's like a snowball and you just make more and more money. So let me give you another example just to drive this home. Let's say in one scenario, you have a shit business owner like I just described who doesn't deliver on his coaching program. So he's selling a coaching program, but he doesn't really deliver on it, all right? He gets people terrible results. Then you have another business owner selling the exact same coaching program in the same niche. Nothing about it is really that different, but this guy takes it seriously and he makes sure that he delivers on the product and he gets everyone that buys from him really good results. You are going to make so much more money with the second guy than you are with the first. So if you want to succeed at this, you should just be thinking, all right, while I'm searching for high ticket jobs, I just need to make sure that I vet every business properly when I get on these interviews and make sure that I'm landing a job with a legitimate offer where they're making a lot of money. What the product is doesn't matter. And that's all you need to think about. It's the main things I focus on with the people who join my program. So regardless of what you end up selling, all of these products are high ticket, so they're all going to give you the ability to make $10,000 a month or more as a salesperson. And then as long as it's a good opportunity, then it doesn't really matter what you're selling. You could get rich off selling water to a whale. Now, some thoughts I have on different products. The first is that in the high ticket space, you're going to have B2C and B2B products. B2C means business to consumer. That means you're selling to the masses, to regular people. And B2C products are going to be things like coaching programs, internet courses, paid communities. And these programs and courses will be on things like money, fitness, dating. With money, it's going to be like beginners making money. But any type of hobbies, how to do anything, any problem that a normal person has, there's someone who has solved that problem and is now selling a coaching program that can help these people solve that problem. You have unlimited options when it comes to these. Think about what problems you have. There's probably someone that solved them who you could go get help from to solve that problem. Next, B2B is going to be business to business. So you are selling products and services to business owners. These are going to be things like agency services, marketing, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, lead generation, email marketing. And you'll also have courses and coaching programs for helping business owners scale. So I'll take you from 100K a month to 500K a month, 500K a month to $1 million a month, make more money, whatever, right? And I've talked about this before, but in the past, I've recommended that if you're a beginner, that you start with B2C, just because those products tend to be a little bit easier to sell. But to be honest, you can do whatever you want. The only reason I've said that in the past is because business owners sometimes can be a bit more difficult to sell to than a regular person who's just buying a coaching program or a mentorship. Regular people buying B2C stuff like coaching programs, they tend to buy things off of emotion, and it's easier to sell things like that. Whereas a business owner, he knows his shit, right? He's going to come to the call ready and prepared. He's going to have many questions for you, questions about the service, what are the results other people have gotten, things like this. Now, the flip side of that is, I know many beginners who've gotten on with good agencies for their absolute first role and totally crushed it. It happens all the time, no problem. So whatever you want to do is fine. Just like I always do, I'm giving you all the information I believe will help you succeed when you're first getting into this. But most important to remember is it's not about what product you should sell, what service you should sell. Should I start in B2C or B2B? It's just making sure that the business you are going to be selling for is legitimate and making money. This right here is going to determine whether you make money and succeed or not. So that's all there is to this. Succeeding in high ticket sales is about getting into the right opportunities and then working hard and improving on your sales skills, not the other way around. You want to sell for a successful business that has a legitimate product that's getting people results and people want to buy it. And then they also consistently have a large amount of inbound leads and you have consistent calls booked. So your calendar is not the Sahara Desert. And then the last one, the business owner takes this business seriously and makes sure that there's no holes in the boat so that water's leaking in and now you're drowning. Because in high ticket, the reason you can make so much money is because these products cost thousands of dollars, but the businesses also have insanely high profit margins because you're selling digital products. So your commission is going to be really, really high. And since you're selling products that are legit, that people want to buy, and these businesses are run online, they have a consistent flow of inbound warm leads. So as long as the business has these things, it doesn't really matter what the product is. But many of these businesses are going to appear like they make a lot of money when they really aren't making money at all. So that's why it's the most important thing that you vet them and ask questions on interviews and just make sure you're accepting a job with a legitimate, profitable business. That's the end of the video. If you want my help getting a closer role or a setter role, go to the links in the description. Until next time.